Title IX is not just about sports. It is a prohibition against sex-based discrimination in education. It addresses discrimination against pregnant and parenting students and women in STEM programs. It also addresses sexual harassment, gender-based discrimination, and sexual violence. Sexual violence includes attempted or completed rape or sexual assault, as well as sexual harassment, stalking, voyeurism, exhibitionism, verbal or physical sexuality-based threats or abuse, and intimate partner violence.
Title IX protects any person from sex-based discrimination, regardless of their real or perceived sex, gender identity, and/or gender expression. Female, male, and gender non-conforming students, faculty, and staff are protected from any sex-based discrimination, harassment, or violence.
You are protected under Title IX even if you do not experience sex discrimination directly. Schools must take immediate steps to address any sex discrimination, sexual harassment, or sexual violence on campus to prevent it from affecting students further.
If a school knows or reasonably should know about discrimination, harassment, or violence that is creating a hostile environment for any student, it must act to eliminate it, remedy the harm caused, and prevent its recurrence.
Schools may not discourage survivors from continuing their education or forcing them to quit a team, club, or class. You have the right to remain on campus and have every educational program and opportunity available to you.
Every school must have a Title IX coordinator who manages complaints. The coordinator's contact information should be publicly accessible on the school's website. If you decide to file a complaint, your school must promptly investigate it regardless of whether you report it to the police. The final decision should be provided to you and the accused in writing. Both of you have the right to appeal the decision.
Along with issuing a no-contact directive to the accused, a school must ensure that any reasonable changes to your housing, class, or sports schedule, campus job, or extracurricular activity in clubs are made to ensure you can continue your education free from ongoing sex discrimination, sexual harassment, or sexual violence.
You have a right to an education free of sex-based discrimination, harassment, or violence. Additionally, these accommodations should not overburden complainant victims or limit your educational opportunities. Instead, schools can require the accused to likewise change some school activities or classes to ensure there is not ongoing hostile educational environment.
Schools must address complaints of sex discrimination, sexual harassment, and sexual violence. As part of this obligation, they can issue a no-contact directive or make other accommodations to ensure the accused or a third party does not retaliate for any complaint. Additionally, the school may not take adverse action against the complaint victim for their own complaint.
When necessary for student safety, schools can issue a no-contact directive prohibiting an accused student from indirectly or directly contacting or interacting with you. Campus security or police can and should enforce such directives.
The 2011 Title IX guidance clearly prohibits schools from allowing mediation between the accused student and a complainant victim in sexual violence cases. However, they may still offer such an alternative process for other types of complaints, such as sexual harassment.
Realize it is your choice, and you can and should seek a disciplinary hearing if you desire such a formal process. Schools are discouraged from allowing the accused to question you during a hearing. If your school allows that, consider getting a nonprofit attorney or other legal advocate to help you through the process and/or file a Title IX complaint with the U.S. Department of Education about that school's hearing process.
If you need counseling, tutoring, changes to your campus housing, or other remedies in order to continue your education, your school should provide these at no cost to you. Similarly, you should not suffer this financial burden of your school's mistakes. If your school fails to take prompt and effective steps to eliminate the violence and prevent its reoccurrence, your school may be required to reimburse lost tuition and related expenses.
You do not have to take it. If you or someone you know is a victim of sexual assault, sexual harassment, gender-based discrimination, or sexual violence, please step up and report it. Know your nine, know your rights.
Know your nine.
Know your nine.
Know your nine.
Know your nine.